Hey guys, it's Momtourage, the podcast about being a mom that thinks that most mom stuff is super boring. So we created our own posse. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carrie, and we are ready to walk you down the red carpet of motherhood.
Hi friends, happy day before Thanksgiving. We hope you're not too overwhelmed with all the shit you need to do.
I'm sure you are, but we hope this brings you a little bit of relief.
Yeah, we're here to take your mind off of it, give you something to listen to. We've got a great show for you today. We are giving you our favorite Ludicrous Goop Gift Guide picks. Carrie doesn't even know what's on the list. She hasn't looked.
I never not read the script. And I didn't because Ashley told me not to. This is going to be so exciting.
It's just so over the top. I just thought we'd have a lot of fun if you went in blind.
And then we're asking, who cares what I wear to school drop off? I do. No, I didn't say I do, but someone.
The lady who wrote the article.
If you've seen me at recording, you know I don't really care about anything, really.
And as always, we have our hashtag swag bag. And up next, take it away, child.
The tits and the sits.
Because it's Thanksgiving and we're not really doing a Thanksgiving episode because bleh, we figured our tits and shits would be what we're grateful for this year.
What we're giving thanks for.
As always, I'm grateful for this show.
Yes.
And all that it's given us. And I'm also grateful to you, my partner.
Oh.
Listen, no relationship is perfect. And there are times where she and I bicker, but we're very respectful. We come through really nicely. We share our workload. We're actual friends. Our kids love each other. We love each other.
It's about as perfect as it could get realistically.
You really can't ask for anything more than what we've got. I'm sure I annoy you sometimes. You annoy me sometimes.
Oh, I know, yes.
But we good. It's copacetic. So much so we have started another business together with our podcast consulting.
And with my autism diagnosis, I found out that I don't work well with others, but I do with you. So thank you.
And I'm an only child that doesn't generally work well with others because I'm also a Virgo and a perfectionist. But here we are and we're doing it and we're living out loud. As always, we're very grateful to you guys because without you listening and without building this Momtourage community, we wouldn't have the show.
That's right.
So thank you.
I'm thankful for family, as always.
Oh, yeah, them too.
Similar to you, as much as they annoy me, thank you so much because we're all a part of a weirdo grouping together that makes me feel embraced and loved and supported. Also, let's just list some stupid things we're grateful for. I'm thankful for coffee.
Oh, honestly, I know that it sounds alcoholic. Have your impression. I'm thankful for alcohol.
I'm thankful for weed.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Weed makes me a better person sometimes. It really does. It makes me go with the flow. I found that it helps with my anxiety and just allows me to be more myself.
It allows you to put the scary, overwhelming, looping, anxious thoughts aside and just go with the flow and chill.
Enjoy the moment.
I am grateful for my closet, and I don't mean the actual clothes.
Your closet recording studio.
Yes, my office. It's a very happy place. It's my one space in my house full of men that I feel is pretty and reflective of me. I have a skincare fridge. I've got everything I need.
I'm thankful for paint by number. I'm thankful for nature because I've become not a camper per se, but a medium nature girl.
On that note, I am thankful for Judith, my Monstera plant that Carrie gave me probably less than a year ago. She gave me 2 stalks. I don't know what you would call them. And she has grown into just this beautiful, gorgeous plant. I think she's growing so well partially because I tell her how beautiful she is all the time.
Yes.
She brings me so much joy every morning that I can keep this beautiful, gorgeous plant alive. And not only alive, thriving.
Living her best life. I'm thankful for butter. I love butter.
Oh, yeah. I'm thankful for kimchi. Trader Joe's kimchi specifically is,
On that note, I'm thankful for pickled onions.
Oh, yeah. Anything pickled.
Pickled red onion. Ooh. Thankful for pizza, always.
I'm thankful for TikTok. I know I'm the one that always talks about TikTok. I just enjoy it. It is my preferred method of entertainment. There's something for everyone. It feeds all of my interests, crafting, politics, storytelling. I'm thankful for it. I wish I did better on it, but I'm thankful to absorb it.
I don't understand it completely.
Right.
I'm thankful for over 40 makeup tutorials.
Amen. Me too. I'm not even over 40.
I learned how to lift the eyelid in a different way and smudge the liner into my lash line in a different way to make it lift.
Send me that video, please.
Oh, I will.
I'm thankful for jumpsuits.
I'm wearing one right now.
I know. That's the Alex Mill, right?
I have 3 of them now. I'm thankful that sneakers are trending because my feet hurt all the time.
Thank God, truly.
I'm thankful that so far my right to choose is not taken away in my state. We'll see.
On to Goop. You ready for this?
I mean, am I?
So we're calling this the Poop gift guide.
Because we're us.
So we love a gift guide. In fact, we still are going to have a Momtourage gift guide coming for you, but that's in another episode. And it's probably because we really pride ourselves on gift giving. Carrie and I love giving gifts.
I have a gift for you from Disney, just a tiny little one.
I can't wait. But you know what we'd love even more than finding the perfect gift? Outrageous gift picks. So this year we're turning to the queen of over the top and maybe a little bit out of touch, Miss Gwyneth Paltrow.
Have you seen that TikTok?
Which one?
About the diet pills that almost killed her?
No, I have not. But if you need any further proof of how out of touch Gwyneth Paltrow is in the world,
Just listen.
also just Google Gwyneth Paltrow out of touch. And one of my favorite pieces of evidence from that is when she had to do a food stamp challenge and what she bought with her food stamp. It's just, God bless, okay? So we're going to go through some Goop gift guides of present and yarn to give you our hot takes. So really, I'm going to present them, and then we're going to talk about them. It's mostly from this year's. There are a couple of past ones. The first thing I have on here is the Chanel black embroidered boy bag in medium for $6,500.
I mean, what a steal.
What a deal. It is final sale. There are a ton of Chanel bags to pick from. There are probably like 6 of them. They're from What Goes Around.
I don't like this one.
No, I don't like it either.
And I like a Chanel bag. Not that I've ever had one.
It was a dream of mine for a long time until I found out that Coco Chanel was a Nazi.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. So this one,
This is ridiculous.
Last Crumb is the brand, luxury cookie box for $150.
And crumbs they are. These are not big cookies.
So this box has 12 unique flavors like Better Than Sex with 3 types of chocolate chips and chunks, Netflix and Crunch, a cinnamon streusel cookie swirled with vanilla milk,
Which sounds delicious.
and the signature Donkey Kong, a decadent mixture of marshmallows, vanilla pudding, white chocolate, and bananas. The cookies are individually wrapped and shipped in a stylish black box. Again, for $150.
These are not big cookies, guys.
Next up, if you listen to our aerosexual episode, the Molecule Air Mini Plus, which is $499. I know Matt would love this gift.
Since he's an aerosexual.
$499, I think, is a lot for a mini.
But it does do a good job. And it is now in COVID times. That is something I might invest in.
I think it's a worthy investment. And people love the Molecule, don't they?
Yes, my hairstylist has it in his small studio.
Does he have the mini or the regular Molecule?
He has the mini because the studio is not that big.
The mini does 250 square feet, which I have no concept of space. Is that like my closet or is that my bedroom?
Does it look like I'm math? I am wearing a jumpsuit like I'm an aeronautics tech person, but I'm not.
You do. You look like you work in an airplane hangar.
I did not go to Penco Tech. We train technicians. I did not.
Moving on to the R1 Prestige 24 karat gold razor set.
This is so fucking stupid.
It is literally
A razor on what looks like a computer mouse, and it's just touched on there, like alighted on there. And it's gold. Also, hey, gold is slippery.
razors get filled with gunk. Men are not notoriously clean.
This is for men?
Oh, I thought it was. Maybe it's not. It's $425.
No, I think it's for women. It's dumb, whatever it is.
I thought it was for the man who has everything. But just wait till the next one. This is the one that I think is so ridiculous.
It's ugly as hell, too.
It's the Kiki de Montparnasse.
I had seen this before on another list, so I knew what it was.
It is the tufted boudoir chaise. It retails for $28,500. I believe it says all sales final.
Nobody wants to return a sex chaise.
Yep. It is crafted from brass and tufted black leather. This chaise is a foundation for fantasy. The curves mimic the contours of the body, and it's decked out with stirrups and restraints. Displayed in your bedroom, living room, dungeon, what have you. It looks like, you know those cuddle parties that they talk about?
Yes.
That Amber Heard would sit on the throne and women would go and service her? This is where I imagine this happened, is on this chair.
I'm going to be a little revealing here.
Uh-oh.
I have been to a sex party.
Did you participate?
No, I watched. I've used props of various sorts
Who hasn't?
in my sexual foreplay. This does not look sturdy.
No.
The kind of sex that I'm going to have on something like that, where I'm bringing in a $24,000 piece of furniture, it looks like it would not keep up with what I was going to bring it. Its legs are so skinny and so brassy. It also does not look remotely comfortable. It's narrow. Is my lover skinnier than I am? Because I don't know how my flesh or my lover's flesh will fit on this chaise. I want more cushion for the pushin'.
Agreed. Buy the wedge and put it on your bed or something. Here's my issue. It's a full piece of furniture. It is such a commitment. This is not something you just have in your living room around your kids. It reminds me of this guy I know. He is early 40s, real sci-fi geek, still wears True Religion embellished pocket jeans. We all know this person. He's peacocking all the time, but also he is not laying pipe with anyone who doesn't go to Comic-Con.
He also paints his nails occasionally.
And he just thinks he is so fucking cool.
Right.
This is for that person.
He got big on Bitcoin, needed to spend some money.
Loves crypto. Big supporter of the metaverse.
He actually had this chair in the metaverse first.
Right. It was designed in the metaverse, and then he sent it to Kiki de Montparnasse.
Multiple son.
I have like 30K that I just can wipe my ass with right now. Could you build me a real chair? And they said, why don't we build a few? This next one, I really want.
I know you do.
But I'll tell you why I'm not getting it. Houseplant ashtray set by Seth Rogen. It's $98. It's an ashtray. It's beautiful. It's ceramic. They have a section on the Houseplant website that says made by Seth. But then if you read it, Seth doesn't actually make these pieces. He doesn't make any of them.
I'm shook.
I actually thought for a while he was making them. He may make the prototype. Jonathan Adler makes the prototype of his ceramic pieces, but then there's a team of people who actually make them.
So this might not have been touched by Seth Rogen.
Right. It's not like Seth Rogen sat at a pottery wheel with, ghost going on, someone behind him fucking having pottery wheel sacks and made this beautiful ashtray for you. That's not what's happening. Also, who smokes in their house? I love an ashtray, but I don't want to spend $98 on an ashtray. I don't smoke in my house.
Weed smokers smoke in their house a lot that don't have kids.
Right, that don't have kids.
I don't know too many cigarette smokers without kids that still smoke inside.
No one smokes in their house. I just don't like my house smelling like anything smoky, personally. And this is as someone who smokes both things.
Weed, I do it out the window, but I'm inside because I don't want to be cold.
Houseplant has a beautiful standing ashtray.
Mad Men style.
Yes, I want that, but I'm like, I don't smoke in the house. This next one I put on here because I think you need to get it for Luna. Pink Chicken Girls Holiday Sweater. It retails for $118. It is so cute. It's the perfect pink with a little nutcracker on it. I have a special place for the nutcracker, having been in it multiple times in my life.
I hate nutcracker dolls. I hate them. I think they look weird.
I know, but it's pretty. All right, don't get it.
I don't like putting children in sweaters because sweaters are hard to wash. I prefer a sweatshirt or a blouse, but it is attractive. I don't want to buy anything $118 for my child.
I get it.
Unless it's a coat.
Okay, this one I like in theory, but not in practice, okay? And it's actually very well priced. It's the Coco de Mer Pure Delight Orgasm Balm. $35. Very reasonable price. But then here's the explanation. This silky oil-based sex balm brings a new intensity to all your sexual escapades, whether alone or with a partner. It's made with plant-based ingredients and botanical extracts like menthol and mentha piperita, which is peppermint oil.
Have you ever used Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap on your vagina?
Yes, that's my point.
Not good.
Not good at all. That can heighten sensation and encourage blood flow for increased pleasure. Simply dab a small amount on your clitoris before play. Do not use with condoms or sex toys. Why should I put anything down there?
It sounds like a yeast infection or a UTI.
It sounds highly problematic. It is not going to work out the way you want it to. It's going to end with you clutching your vagina and running out of a room, and probably whoever you're with clutching their genitals.
One time a dude put an Altoid in his mouth before he went down on me, and I almost killed him.
Ice Cube, Altoid, none of it's really all that fun. It's like something they put in Maxim one time, and guys were like, let's try it.
Exactly.
Our good friends. We had to talk about them. We had to represent them. The Joel Lee filtered shower head, $165, has made it.
We agree with this one.
We big time agree with this one. I know it's not the cheapest gift in the world. Maybe it's not something you need to get other people. Get it for yourself. Get it for your house. It is so worth it. Such a difference.
Montclair had a big water issue for kind of a long time. It was in the news everywhere. There was a main break in these old pipes and all of our water was not drinkable. And the water was coming out brown and nasty everywhere and we had to drink bottled water. Everybody took a shower and a bath because the Jolie filtered out the brown.
Wow. Wow. You need to make a TikTok about that.
I know. It filtered out the brown. That was the only one that wasn't running brown. Now, normally I would drink shower water. I didn't bother to try to drink the shower water that time, but it was the difference between not showering and showering, because when all the other showers were brown and nasty, Luna's bathtub was brown and nasty, the Jolie filtered it out. It was like, ba-bam, we got it.
I'm telling you, you won't regret this purchase. Lola horoscope briefs. They are $56. It is one pair of panties. They are cotton. They are beautiful. I swear I would spend $56 on these. They are over the top, not a necessity, especially when you can go to Walmart and get a 5-pack of underwear from Hanes for like $11.99. They are beautiful.
Horoscope panties? What does this mean?
You just get your sign.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm going to bleed. I'm going to get a shit stain on there.
I'd rather have that than La Perla or Agent Provocateur, whatever the hell it is. Okay, this is one we can really speak from experience, and that is the Goop by Heretic. It is back. This has been on the list before. It's back again this year. The This Smells Like My Vagina candle for $75. Carrie, why don't you talk about that candle that I actually did get you?
It doesn't smell like any vagina that I've smelled. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like they just slapped a weird name on it to get some people talking about it.
It's very strong and very floral, and it smells a little bit like somebody's rich mother that picks up their kid at pickup one time. Everyone looks at them, and it smells like
musk and flowers.
More flower than musk to me. It's very strong. It smells like privilege.
Yes, it does.
It smells like white privilege. I just want to peel off the label and put it on every other candle. I want to get a candle that smells like hot garbage and put This Smells Like My Vagina and just see what people do.
I mean, why not? Next one, we have another sex one for us. By the way, the amount of sex toys on this year's list. I've never seen so many vibrators in my life. I don't know who needs this many vibrators. Very reasonably priced, good brands that we've all heard of. Is Gwyneth having that much sex? Because I just watched a video where she put on skincare and talked about how her husband is always writing away in his office. So I don't know.
What is doing it is the Cowgirl Sex Machine, because I would purchase this if I had an extra $17.50, but where would I put it?
It is a saddle.
It's like a half moon shaped pillow saddle.
And then it has a dildo and a vibrator. And where your clitoris would go is textured.
So basically you ride it like you were on top.
Right. Which, who wants to do that, in my opinion?
That's my favorite position.
Of course it is.
Put on your Fitbit so you're getting those extra calorie and move points.
Nah, thanks. I'm good. The description of this says, get in the saddle. This sex toy is designed for riding. It vibrates, yes, powerfully, but it also swivels.
What does swiveling feel like?
I don't know. Swivels, thrusts, bumps, and slides. Pick between two silicone attachments, one perfectly shaved.
Not shaved.
One perfectly shaped and ridged for clitoral orgasms, and the other for deep, satisfying penetration.
Woo, I'm getting hot and bothered. I want this.
It's not cheap.
Where would I put this? In my office and then Luna plays with it?
That's the thing.
I'm going to need a sex closet.
This is why people have dungeons. Next one, High Camp Supply. All you need is Love Vine and Bloom Box for $325.
What the fuck is this box?
It is literally just 2 dozen gardenias with a vase. That's it. $325 for something that will die.
Gardenias are very fussy too.
$325.
That's dumb as shit.
Nothing tops this next one. It is not formally on the list, but it is on a list on the Goop website saying over the top thing. So I don't know if it just didn't sell out or because you have to be local to receive it, but it is the Flamingo Estate The Good Shit. It is $75. It is a literal sack of shit. This beautiful bag of manure is made from the finest poop in LA. The perfect fertilizer for any and all Earth mamas. It's a blend of free-range goat, horse, chicken, and cow manure.
Named Kyla, Jetpack, and Trinity.
Lovingly tended by our gardeners at the Flamingo Estate. Shouldn't it be flamingo shit? I definitely thought it was going to be flamingo shit. Our chickens and goats are on a nutritious regenerative diet, snacking occasionally on the tastiest food from the kitchen. It's teeming with beneficial microbes and nutrients guaranteed to make any plant grow strong and vibrant. This potent, precious poop will bring new life to your soil. Roses love it too.
Potent, precious poop are my new 3 favorite words put together.
And if you live in the LA area, it's local delivery only. You too can have the Flamingo Estate's sack of shit for $75. shit in a bag and send it to your enemy for free.
Judith deserves that shit.
Judith is flourishing just beautifully from all my love and care. I don't think she needs
Designer shit.
designer turd. But you know what? God bless these people for having the audacity.
Someone's buying it.
This one I actually think is kind of genius. So this is called the Light Phone. It's the Light Phone 2, $299. It's a phone that allows you to disconnect without going off the grid. The phone's main functions are calling, texting, navigation, music, podcasts, and an alarm clock. No social media, no emails, no internet browser. It's designed simply with only black and white text, and you can either swap in your existing SIM card or create a new plan that's unique to the phone. It includes the essentials like a headphone jack, Bluetooth, and hotspot capability, and the electronic paper screen does not emit any blue light.
I kind of like that.
I think it's a great gift.
Maybe for kids.
Yeah, maybe.
If you don't want your kids scrolling around.
I feel like there's a cheaper option for $300.
I know, I'm just saying. What do you get the kid that has everything? The Goop phone.
Get him the cowgirl saddle. Give him a ride.
Teach them young.
And then these are two past ones that we had to talk about. The Glacé Smoky Quartz Crystal Infused Water Bottle for $80. It's a water bottle that has a crystal.
Even though I am pretty hippie.
You're not this hokey dokey?
No, you don't need crystals in your water. Put them in your bra. Don't put them in your water.
The next one is the Goop Wellness Jade Egg, $66. They claim it harnesses the power of energy work, crystal healing, and a Kegel-like physical practice. Insert the egg into your vagina and feel the connection with your body by squeezing and releasing the egg.
I would always recommend stainless steel because it is the most clean and not porous.
I had Benoit balls at one point. Thank you, 50 Shades of Grey. It was really just a lot of work. It doesn't give you any pleasure. It doesn't make you feel good. You're not connecting with yourself.
My vagina is strong enough.
It's just like, oh shit, I can't walk with too big of a stride because this thing might fall out of my pussy.
Don't sneeze or cough.
Especially post kids. You who can't laugh without peeing yourself.
It's gotten a little bit better since I've been on birth control because I think it's hormonal. You missed one thing, some whitefish Szechuan Korean business.
Oh, right. So this I really liked, and I actually think this is a very nice gift and a very good price point.
I agree.
Fishwife is a brand. They partnered with Fly by Jing.
I love Fly by Jing.
I do too. They have a tinned smoked salmon that they've collaborated on with the Fly by Jing Szechuan Chili Crisp. The description is it's collaboration between Fishwife, which is purveyors of sustainably sourced and chicly packaged tinned seafood, and it truly is a beautiful package.
That's what I say about you.
Thank you. God bless. The salmon is raised in the Arctic Circle without antibiotics or chemicals, brined, then canned by Fly by Jing Szechuan Chili Crisp.
So delicious.
The result is smoky, spicy, and flavorful.
That's what they say about me.
If anyone gave me this, I'd be really excited.
I know, especially if you're a foodie. This is a great, I'm going to visit you for the holidays. Here's wine and this delicious thing.
Have you seen that couple on TikTok that does tinned fish date night?
No.
I love this, but Matt is not a tin fish person, so it would really be a tin fish solo date night for myself. Me and my cowgirl riding thing and my tin fish.
I don't think I want to ride that cowboy after Szechuan and tinned fish.
Does anything sound worse than I just ate a tin of fish by myself and now I'm going to go ride on this horse saddle sex toy?
With a big giant vibrator dildo. Then you have to light your, this smells like my vagina candle to get rid of the smell.
And then go shave your legs with your 24 karat gold razor. When you're done, put your little yoni egg in. Make sure to hydrate with your crystal infused water bottle.
And then go fertilize your plants with flamingo.
But then after it's all said and done, go take a shower with your Jolie shower head. You know, we really do love Jolie, and we are very excited to announce that we are partnering with them to give away one Jolie shower head. You guys know it's valued at $165. Jolie and Momtourage are all about moms having some peace and quiet to shower, maybe ride your harness by yourself, whatever you need to do.
Is it waterproof? We'll find out.
That would be a real bummer if you mess that up by putting it in the shower for $17.50. But we're all about moms having some peace and quiet to shower and have time to themselves. So to enter, it's very simple. All you have to do is email us your best mom shower hack. Look, know your audience. That's what we always say. It's showbiz, baby. Know your audience. You know what we're looking for. We want funny. We want funny. Don't fuck around. Give us funny.
Who cares if it's a lie? If it's a good one, we don't care. Does it make us laugh? You win.
We're not gonna know. So send us your best mom shower hack to hello@momtouragepodcast.com. We're gonna be reading your stories on air and picking the best one to win the Jolie Showerhead on our Christmas episode, which will be released December 21st. Again, hello@momtouragepodcast.com. If you still didn't get it, it's in our show notes like 6 times.
Can I just say one more thing? The thing about sex toys, especially that expensive, you can't return them. So what if you don't get off using that cowboy thing, or that chair doesn't suit you and you spent all that fucking money? How many vibrators have I bought for upwards of 100 and something and they just don't do it?
You want to know the best vibrators? The cheapest ones.
You want to know the best vibrators? A real dick.
I disagree, actually. It just fails to do what a toy will do.
But like a $1,700, what if your vagina isn't shaped right for that saddle?
100%.
What are you going to give it to your sister? Here's a sex saddle I used a few times. Good luck.
I hope you don't mind things that have penetrated me, sis.
You sold at your garage sale. Would you mark it up or mark it down? For some freaks, they'd want it marked up.
Good point. It's like dirty underwear. You could also make a sign featured in the 2022 Goop Holiday Gift Guide. Shall we move on? That was really fun. I don't even want to move on with this episode.
I know. What do I wear to school drop-off after I've come repeatedly from my cowgirl bench?
So this article's a little silly, but I did appreciate this perspective. And I especially appreciated it because it came from a New York, Brooklyn mom. For me, this is such a geographical difference.
For the most part, yeah. I should say the majority, because I think there's always some mom wherever who really tries to pull it together.
Of course.
When I went to Disney World, I was like, oh, I don't feel bad about myself. Even on my worst day, I'm more put together than a majority of the country.
Nothing makes you realize how much you actually have it together like a trip to Disney.
Right. The majority of moms don't have it together in the pickup and drop off. But there are certain places where that is not true. And New York City is one of those places where a majority of the women kind of do have it together or effortlessly seem cool. So I do think it's specific.
I want to present this to you as a woman who is currently in her pajamas, never drops off her child. Her husband handles that. And when I have to pick him up, I'm almost always in sweatpants. I do not have it together for school drop off or pickup. But I do find the perspective interesting. So drop-off outfits, she says, are a tradition that are distinctly, though certainly not exclusively, New York. Obviously, the art of the drop-off outfit is to look like you do not care about the drop-off outfit. But she says, I'm not ashamed to admit that I do put some consideration into the fashion of it all, especially the 2 first weeks of the school year. She says that her children go to public school, but they live in Brooklyn Heights, where there are several private schools and many celebrity parents like Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Carrie Russell.
Bjork. I used to see her all the time walk her kids to school, wearing shoes made of actual grass that you would have to cut.
That sounds like it should be on the Goop list. And there are swarms of families in this area that can afford gorgeous wardrobes. So every morning she'll see a runway of Rachel Comey jumpsuits, Susie Condi puff sleeves. I've never even heard of Susie Condi, and Anine Bing.
Oh, I always called it Annie Bing.
It's spelled Anine.
But it's probably because both of us don't own it, that we don't know how to say it.
True. Honestly, I gotta tell you, the t-shirts is the only distinguishable Annie Bing thing that I know is these faux rock t-shirts, and I just can't justify spending $75 on a t-shirt.
This Alex Mill jumpsuit would be also one of those things. And a number 6 clog.
I'm not really into those number 6 clogs.
I'm saying that's a staple of the drop-off.
Totally. She says, just today I passed the popular post-drop-off hangout, a cafe called Maman, and moaned to myself, it's like Ulla Johnson on drugs in there. Ulla Johnson, another brand I'm not really into.
I like Ulla Johnson a little bit.
It's your vibe. Hipstery, cool mom. Mind you, I say this out of love and jealousy. I may roll my eyes at the radiant mom wearing a $695 Love Shack fancy dress. Ew. But make no mistake, I want that dress. I'm not into Love Shack fancy.
No, me neither.
It's very girly in a way I don't like.
Batsheva dresses are like that too.
Oh, no, they're horrible. I hate those. So she says that the look needs to land somewhere between my kids are my life and kill me now. I exude that I'm a scrappy, unmarried, mildly unhinged mom who's constantly hustling and hitting the gas. And yes, I might look terrible, but I have taste. And I think we've all seen this woman, right? The vintage t-shirt, mom jeans, messy hair, but it's like perfectly messy, even greasy.
They also have eyelashes on, so they don't have to worry about makeup.
Always.
They always have a perfect lash extension that looks natural, but is giving them a little pop. A cherry-colored lip balm or lip stain.
Wait, before we get into that, once we go through this at the end, I want us to talk about what we think this look really is.
Okay.
So she goes on to talk about one of her friends, and this made me think of you, which is why I included it, who she befriended exclusively because she liked her style very much. Carrie's, I like your jumpsuit.
And then I bought 3 of them like a psycho. And now we're often in matching jumpsuits when we come to school.
Then there was also this very interesting point that she was saying that she's noticing dads also adopting this mindset with pickup and drop off. And she asked this very well-established career-wise Black father, and he said, I'm always aware that how I show up in the school community impacts how my kids are perceived and ultimately how they're treated. So whatever I do, my look has got to be clean. Raggedy is never an option.
That is an interesting perspective, and how privileged that we have never had to think of that.
The fact that I don't give a shit if I show up for pickup in my sweatpants and socks and slide on Birkenstock clogs, and how that reflects on my child is absolutely a privilege when you hear something like that. That's why I wanted to include it. So now tell me, continue what you were saying before.
It's a mixture of an AYR matching knitwear sweatsuit.
Yes.
In a beige or a whatever.
Always a neutral.
That or an Alex Mill jumpsuit.
Any jumpsuit, really.
A really well-made one. An expensive mom jean and a bateau striped shirt with a chunky Il Nicole is another one. Those Il Nicole linen shapeless garments and big chunky sweaters.
I don't know what that is.
A good leather bag, obviously. Maybe a hat. In Brooklyn, it might be a cashmere beanie because it's cold and your hair is messy. So what are you going to do? And then a number 6 clog, Chuck Taylor's, or the Birkenstock.
There are a few staples that a mom needs to elevate the look to a new level. So you can be in sweatpants, you could be in a sweatshirt. But for me, the staples are the hair. I don't know how the women with the greasy hair that still looks perfectly coiffed achieve it, but they do. The hair is a big one. Jewelry. It can be cheap jewelry. It can't look like cheap jewelry. I know the necklace you're wearing is a cheap necklace. It doesn't look it.
Thank you.
A good bag, and not a bag with logos.
A fine crafted leather tote, an interesting fanny pack that's worn across as a crossbody bag. Because we're not ostentatious. It's not Gucci, Louis Vuitton. It is subtle.
It is subtle. It is all about craftsmanship.
And you can see the socks are also expensive.
And usually the sweats are an elevated sweat, like a cashmere sweater. That's maybe plain, but it's a cashmere sweater. Rings are a big one.
Lots of them.
I'm working on my ring game. It's just hard.
I have short, stubby, working class Irish fingers that don't have a whole lot of space. And so when I stack, I'm like, and there's my knuckle because my fingers are so short.
Top knots are totally acceptable.
Yeah.
They're okay. They work. Again, it's about the jewelry, the bag, the shoes.
Curly hair is not a part of it. Nobody really has curly hair. I always struggle. I'm like, none of these stereotypes have curly hair. It's always like straight hair and a messy half bun or a side braid that is a little bit undone. There's one other type, the Lululemon, I'm on my way to the gym. But this elevated mom, it's a different kind of Lululemon.
It's more like outdoor voices.
Yes, and it gives you the Taryn Toomey workout vibe.
It's like a unitard.
It's like a smoke-colored unitard.
With a baggy button down.
Yeah.
Nicely made.
And jewelry still.
Still a lash, still an eyebrow, still a gloss, still a good handbag.
Always. And she's letting you know that she has her trainer right after this.
Oh, yeah. She's letting you know she's got her yoni egg in.
And a colonic is scheduled later in the day.
Ugh, gross. Well, that was fun.
I sometimes go to drop off in my actual pajamas I slept in.
I have not done that, but I'm not above it.
Hashtag swag bag.
Once again, Instagram got me. I tried the Violette FR makeup collection. It's this French makeup artist. On Instagram, they were selling, they call it the Rose Lip. It's a matte, velvety red lip color. On the website, they have a try-on thing. So when I was trying to figure out which specific shade of red of the 2 reds that they have in that, I also did a deep dive of this lip balm that's colored as well as this eyeliner pencil. And I'm telling you, the velvet lip is amazing. It looks like a French girl lip that's gently rubbed.
What brand is this?
Violette, Violette, FR, like France.
You know, I love a lip that just makes it look perfectly stained.
It gives me just out of bed in France, smoking a cigarette.
I want that.
The balm is amazing because it's that morning pickup look. It's the look of I'm not wearing lipstick, but I am wearing lipstick.
I'm still put together.
And it is great. great. And that is something that you don't have to maintain. If it wears off, it's fine. The red, there is a commitment, putting it on in a mirror, making sure it's okay. Once it's on, it's fine, but there is a commitment. The other one is just keep it in your bag and put it on. And then they have these eyeshadows, eyeliners. It's a liquidy thing, and you either put it on with a brush or you smudge it on your whole eye. And I got navy blue that has a shimmer and a bronze that has a shimmer. And I've been doing a mixture of putting it on my whole lid, especially the bronze. It's just kind of a nice pop for my blue eyes. But the dark navy blue glitter, I've been dipping my eyeliner brush in it and putting just the tiniest fine line. And the mixture of the blue, it's like a night twinkly sky. Because when you get to be older, glitter is a tricky thing.
Yeah.
I like a shimmer, but you also can make you look old. This is the perfect thing that doesn't look like cheap, old-fashioned hard candy, which wasn't cheap at the time. This is just has a shimmer to it that brings a light to your eyes, a nighttime or a going out kind of vibe. Her product line is not that big, this woman. She's the one that taught me how to do this eyeliner situation.
Oh, is she the one that only speaks French in her videos?
Sometimes she speaks English, but it's really messy. She got big lips.
I think I follow this chick because I'm like, oh, I love her makeup. She's a makeup artist.
Yes. I spent far too much money because I bought a bunch of products. Violette FR.
Mine is what I think is a very good example of a bag that is very hip and trendy, looks like a current nice leather piece, and is one of those things that will elevate your pickup drop-off look. It's this bag. I think it's so cute. I'm obsessed with this bag. It was $35 from Target. Obviously fake leather. It's completely sold out in all the colors, but I think it is such a nice, elevated, throw around, keep all your kids' shit in there while you're running them around to different things bag. And it holds up really nicely.
It kind of reminds me of that brown bag I have from Anthropologie that was far too expensive, also wasn't real leather, and that is a better version of it.
I wanted a bag that was that kind of a shape and something that was a shoulder bag but wasn't too big and not too small and could hold a bunch of shit. Kind of like Madewell makes the good leather bags.
I have that one.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. I just got tired of spending money on shit all the time, especially purses, because I feel like they're such a trend, but highly recommend it.
If you want to look like the cool mom at drop-off, follow our swag bags.
Yeah, look at me.
All right, guys.
We love you.
If you bought the cowgirl thing, let me know if it's worth it, because maybe I'll save some money. I'll start a Carrie Given Orgasm GoFundMe page.
That would be an issue.
That's like the guy that started the GoFundMe to make a tuna salad sandwich or something.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm going to go make one of those. I want that tin fish. I think I'm going to order myself some now. All I want for lunch now is tin fish.
All I want for Christmas is tin fish.
I'm such an easy to please Jew. I'm just like, give me a nice can of tin fish and I'm happy. Maybe some pickles.
Kimchi.
A rye bread.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, that's our show today, folks. Thank you so much for giving us a listen. Please do not forget to rate, review, and subscribe or follow. We are out here on our own, and these things really, really matter.
We want to hear from you. Tell us what you want to hear. Email us at hello@momtouragepodcast.com.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all at Momtourage Podcast to hang out with us all week long.
We are here for you. You are not alone. We got you. So go ahead, girl. Know this posse is behind you and go slay. Momtourage is a Cafe Mom podcast. Written and produced by Ashley Hearon-Smith and Carrie Sotero. Recorded and mixed by Lee Mars. Our theme song, MILF, is by the band Mama Drama. You can find them on Instagram at Mama Drama Band or mamadramaband.com.